You, yes you, do you see that sad puppet? Do you know why that puppet is sad? Well, this puppet's down on his luck because his life is controlled by a multi-billion-dollar corporation and consumer greed. Our puppet spends his day making the latest and greatest technology that you probably have in your pocket. Not only are all his waking hours taken up by the Foxconn Corporation, according to Brian Merchant, all his sleeping hours are as well. This is because factory workers sleep in company-owned dormitories. The global-scale corporate problem that our puppet now faces is the misuse of Chinese laborers. Our puppet and his 1.3 million factory-working friends have a slight dilemma. They're treated subhuman, almost like cattle. The repeating cycle of 12 hours of work going from the company-owned factory to the company-owned dormitory has taken a toll on our puppet. The grinding pressure of 12-hour shifts and the fact that when they're on the assembly line a small error would lead to public humiliation by their higher-ups has led to low factory morale and attempted suicides by employees. According to Brian Merchant, some employees have even thrown themselves off of the dormitory. This prompted the Foxconn company to put up anti-suicide nets to catch jumping employees before they hit the ground. Now you might be asking yourself, why should I care? I'm not Chinese, I'm also not a factory worker. First off, rude, and second off, you should care about your fellow human beings. Furthermore, you probably live in a democratic country, and forcing people to do laborious jobs against their will is very undemocratic. One might pose the counter-argument, the economy is too important and one must carry the burden for the rest of us. The counter to that counter-argument would be, what if it was you who had to sleep, eat, and live with your coworkers and do manual, repetitive labor every single day? A solution to this problem would be to improve the working and living conditions of these factories. According to BBC, this is already happening at some smaller factories. Another possible solution would be to give less hours to these factory workers and higher pay for these hours. But this solution most likely will not work because of you. You don't want these products to go up in value. You want to buy cheap products that were not made with those silly little ethics. Because factory workers in China are being misused and borderline abused for the products sold to you, the consumer, next time you plan on buying something like an iPhone or other device, you should do some research on how it's produced, and if it's ethical or not.
And thanks for watching.